Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So, Mexico just elected their very first female president, and that is going to be Claudia Sheinbaum. Baum. I think that's her name. Yeah. Claudia Sheinbaum, elected as Mexico's first female president. So, and this is indeed a historical election, not just because we have two prominent female runners in this election, but this is an election where it seems Mexico is indeed shifting more to the left. And it seems Mexico which has always been a conservative country, ever since the Revolutionary Party or the Mexican Party of the Mexican Revolution began to trend to the right due to in the 60s due to left-wing rebellions and communist socialist conspiracies. The Mexico itself has becoming more secular and following a trend. I don't want to say like Nicaragua or Bolivia, but you could say they are following a trend sort of like Colombia, along with its neighbor, Guatemala, which also has a left wing president, despite being a conservative country. So, Claudia Sheinbaum comes from the Morena, and this is a left wing political party with left wing views. Its ideology specifically contains of the socialism of the 21st century, along with left wing nationalism and left wing populism, progressivism, and Latin American integration. You can also notice that the incumbent president, Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, he also comes to that political party, AMLO. Yes, he comes from the Morena party. This is the general election, 2024 presidential election. So, interestingly enough, this is we still have a lot to go. We don't have the results in yet, but this goes without saying that Claudia Moreno most likely, no, not Claudia, Claudia Sheinbaum most likely would win. Now, this is interesting because her opponent, Xochitl Galvez, if I'm saying that correctly, comes from the National Action Party. And this is a political party that is more conservative, other than the Mexican Revolutionary Party, which it seems has completely collapsed. It's no longer in the ordeal. But yeah, this is the institutional Revolutionary Party, which controlled Mexico for years. Center right. Sure, it's a part of the Socialist International. And a lot of people say, oh, that should, um, this means it's a left wing political party. Well, it used to be a left wing political party. It was founded, I want to believe, during the Mexican Revolution. And yeah, it's a part of the Fuerza y Corazon por Mexico. Por Mexico. If I'm saying that correctly, guys. But yes, this is a big tent political party, Broad Front for Mexico. That's the coalition or the national position. But yes, you can see that. But then you have Jorge Menez, and he comes from the MC, Citizens Movement, which it stands for. It is, of course, center left, left wing populism. This is the continental affiliation, more left wing. But yeah, you could have said Mexico could have almost got a male president. Chances were very low because Menez polling very, very, very slowly. And you can see the RCP average shows Sheinbaum polling directly in a solid margin. In 2023, in September, she was polling into 60%. Going down through October, same deal. November, December, just just above 60%. 2024, January, February. And this is when she starts to go down a little bit. A little hope for Galvez, but she starts to go down in March of 2024 a little bit, but barely. April, she continues to fall a little bit. May, and then June. But really, it really isn't a very big concern for Xinhuang because she's like directly in that 58%. The average is saying 54.5% in polls, and that's pretty good seeing that you're being split ticketed with the left winger, which is Jorge Menez. So really, you're leading with 20.9% of the victory margin. So that's pretty impressive. Galvez, 33%. She seemed to be in the 30s. And the end of the day, she polled at 28%. Well, the election's not over. We have 71.89% reporting. Still a little bit more. But yes, I believe Mexico's going through a trend of its own. This is, let's see. It's kind of returning to the left, if you will. You have Labrador, no, not Labrador, Obrador, who is the very first left wing president since, I believe, the 1960s, because, sure, you got these prominent leaders, but they are mostly, I would argue, big tent. And over here, they're more liberal. But yes, Obrador is pretty much the very first progressive president, liberal president, um, that I would say is, we can say is a liberal without going through all that. But other than that, I don't think I have anything left. But what do you guys think with Mexico? Let me know down below, and as always, I'll see you all in the next political episode.